All right, folks, here we are. It's another installment of Hockey Night Marina. As you can tell, we're starting to get into the spring season now, so it's not quite looking like night so much anymore. We got some sunlight out here for our 7 o'clock game. This one against Team Delgado versus Team Meyer. Derek Meyer, captain there. In the pipes, you saw big man. Don't want to screw with him. That's Big Frank, and he is definitely excited about this game. Big Dave Hallman also excited about this game. So you got Frank Hallman, Dave Hallman, Derek Meyer. That is a really big lineup. Team Delgado looking a little bit on the smaller side this season with a lot of female players, but don't let stereotypes fool you. They're still definitely potent. Both of these teams looking to have a really strong outing here tonight, as we are only 3 weeks deep. So this is Game 3 of the Spring 08 season here in Loch Ness. We'll get ready to drop the puck in just a moment. Here we are. The warm-up is over. Both squads are finished up with warm-up and in their little pregame huddles. Their last chance before the puck drops to get any sort of cohesive statements together. And I'm going to use this opportunity to bring up a couple factoids about Derek's team. First off, they had an excellent game last week, shutting down the high-powered offense of Team O'Neill. O'Neill, which won their first outing 7-4, dropped last week's game to this club 5-1. So very impressive outing by them last week. The other big factoid, of course, is the fact that Big Frank Hallman is 7-0 against Team Delgado in Loch Ness lifetime. So I know that Joey personally is doing everything he can to try and get over that little hurdle. And it looks like I am joined by the lovely and talented Chris Horsley.
Greetings.
How you doing?
Salutations. I don't know what that means. You know, not everything you read in a greeting card is a greeting. I learned that today.
That's true. Do they have some more politically correct term than greeting card? Oh, and Amber Branham and Big Dave go down. I'm sorry, that's not Dave. Who is that?
That looks like could be Felix Rosberg.
It is Felix. I can't see. I can't see through this tiny little screen. I saw the Blackhawks jersey on the other side, but Rosberg goes ahead and gets the goal 20 seconds in.
Looks like that was from Big Dave.
See, I'm all discombobulated.
Felix is taking another face-off.
Although it counteract all the...
Oh, and there goes Amber. The breakaway.
How are you? Good save there by Frank. But to counteract some of the confusion that I had from last week, I noticed that John Peterson's now got a JP on the back of his jersey. So I'm not going to have to worry about getting any of those guys screwed up anymore.
That's funny.
I appreciate the subtlety.
If you can get anything out of Team Delgado, it would be subtlety. There goes a turnover. There goes Felix Rosberg again.
He scores!
It's 2 over the Trapper.
That guy has got outrageous hands.
Wow. So it's 21:30 left in the first period, and Team Delgado is down 2-0. It's only one more goal allowed for that guy, and then he's done for the night. I don't know if you want to blow him this early.
Do you think he's going to make it?
I don't know.
Still plenty of time left here, but this is not the kind of hole that Delgado wants to get in this early.
No. It's hard to muster up a little bit of gumption and willingness to drive. Although it's early in the game, you can rest assured in the fact that there's still plenty of hockey to play. This is a good time to seal your game up tight. Nice backhand pass by John Peterson. JP. Oh, and confusion is, nice. Great shot on the rebound by Peterson. Frank made the blocker save on that. Now Captain Derek Meyer is going to take that and stick handle around, pass that up the boards for Joe Huerta.
So it's positive for Team Delgado fans to see that they're trying to respond right away. They have a couple bad shifts and they come right away with pressure.
Nice.
And here again.
Go. Bad save, Frank Hallman. Look at him at the top of the crease where any goalie should be. Note to all you goalies at home, the majority of your saves should be made at the top of the crease. That means you're challenging properly and on your angle.
It's a good aggressive style.
Well, we'll see if it pays off for him.
Now, though I did mention their win last week, it bears noting. Oh,
there goes Rosberg again. Pass right behind Dave.
As I was saying, it bears noting that Frank was not in the net that game, as that 5-1 win was courtesy of Drew Butler. All the same. It's a big win for them last week.
Oh, right in her heel. She couldn't collect that one. Rosberg's going to be using his speed all night long, it looks like, to just make his way right through the pack and get Delgado back on their heels.
Oh, he's shifty. And so even if he does make the 3-goal marker, I totally expect him to be able to feed his forwards. They've got a really talented core of attackers on this club.
Meyer steps up to forward. Dave rotates back onto defense. It looks like Joey's going to be looking for a breakout pass. It's got Brandon on the far side. Amber. Kimber's going to try and go up the boards around Derek Meyer, but he's too big and tall. So he's going to take that around. He's looking for Jeff Altavilla. Ill-advised backhand pass right in the middle of everybody, but Felix Rosberg comes up with that, and he passes over to Dave. Dave fires a shot off the side of the cage. Joey's going to go back and get that. Nice play.
Is it just me, or is that a really scary 4-man group out there right now for Team Meyer? Derek Meyer, Jeff Altavilla, Felix Rosberg, and Dave Hallman.
It's a versatility issue, too, because you can see as Meyer pinches up, Dave will step back for defense, and you have an incredibly capable defenseman and an incredibly capable forward at that point. I don't know where I'd rather see them. On the bench.
Yeah.
If I were against them.
Definitely.
Breakout pass to Mazuski. Tries to go between the wickets. Does not do that. Reese with some speed. Knocked off the puck and put back on it. Rayula continues to be off the puck. Now that pass out to Dave. Dave's going to take that in and pass that to the guy in the yellow pants. Who is that guy?
I actually don't know. I was hoping that you would.
Oh, that must be the new guy.
And I did check the rosters today. And he scores!
Peterson.
Oh.
Blocker.
Frank upset with that one. That one targeted perfectly. But you know, I noticed that there was a name I didn't recognize, and I didn't remember it. So my sincerest apologies. So that's a huge goal for Team Delgado now. Yordi Boom takes it into the slot, fires one. And that one definitely had a chance on Frank. I think they're hoping that they got him a little bit rattled. In pursuit, good turnover there by Peterson. And he stakes it, throws one just off the mark. Collected by Lino in the corner. Gets that one out to the circle. Over John Law, pitching, he scores! John Peterson, JP, knots it at 2:16:15, and Team Delgado has stormed back. They are making a statement early about their resilience this season, and that is a huge momentum goal. AJ Reese back to collect as Mark Ignazuski forechecking on him. A little bit more pressure there by Anjanette Rieger. Reese maintains it enough. Matt Deering tries to get it out. Trying to get it through Ignazuski. He gets it all the way back out, and Joe Huerta Jr. charging in on it against Yordi Boom. Good aggressiveness by Joe. They bobble it, and that one goes to Rosberg. He makes the play back to the blue line. Shot in by the defenseman, deflected wide. And Team Delgado skates it out. They do that breakout a lot. Oh, and we got a turnover for Rosberg. He's got Big Dave down low. Takes a shot. Glove save, Lauren Ringelman. Couldn't hang on to it, though, and there's still trouble in their zone. Shoots. Scores. Looked like Big Dave did manage to get a piece of it, as Team Delgado just couldn't clear the front of the net. We have got an old-fashioned shootout ready to go. 3-2 your score, just under 15 to play in the first. This is a versatile team. This is an aggressive team. And make no mistake, Big Dave stepping up out of the crease and into the forward position for this season in Loch Ness. A big, big asset for his team. Not that he was any slouch in the net. And here comes the captain, Derek Meyer. He streaks into the zone low. He's a defenseman, but he will pinch just about every time. Shot on net, save, Lauren Ringelman. She's going to need to start getting those to try and get her bearings back and just get her confidence back. Whether you want to fault her or not for the goals, which is definitely up for debate, you figure as a goaltender, your psyche's got to be impacted at least a little bit there. So you got to get a couple of those feel-good saves just to try and find your rhythm back while you still have a chance. Shot by Dave off the pipe. Heard that one ring off the side of the net, and Joey Delgado tries to skate it out. Hallman remains in pursuit, and Joey's got it now behind his net. Gets it up the boards. Matt Deering intercepts, and he works against Delgado. Tries to get it to the front. That one deflects off some Delgado defender skates. And that one skated out by Kimber Menville. A little bit of body work down along the half boards. They continue to battle for it, and Deering now has it. Dodges one forechecker. Can't get through Brandom, though. Amber Brandom now pinching low. Loses it in Meyer's feet. He's going to rim it around, and Joey Delgado gets right to it. But he can't control it, and Jeff Altabella doesn't quite get on his horse. Can't get away on the breakaway. Delgado down, hits a body.
Head hunting. Good thing you're allowed to use your hands in this sport. And you've got a helmet on. And you get a stick. Skates. Or else we'd be playing soccer.
Another good save by Ringelman there. 12-15 left to play here.
This is a heck of a game.
This is definitely a shootout. They are going to keep going. But Delgado's already proven that they can respond. I think it did wonders for them to dig themselves out of that 2-goal hole early. So this is definitely a game.
Ooh, that was a pass right to her. Right to Rieger.
And that one's off the pipe and in. And the fourth goal.
His name is Nick.
Sources say that Nick is our goal scorer on that one. Sounds like that's the new addition to the club. And definitely contributing here in the third game. Rosberg.
And he's done.
He skates around her and he puts it away. Well, whether he gets him early, whether he gets him often, you bet he does.
You know, that's actually really good for Team Delgado because the game's still kind of close, and now they don't have to worry about Rosberg scoring or the puck deflecting in off of him, so they can change the way they play with their defensive coverage.
Either way, fortunes turn in a hurry once again, and it is suddenly 5-2. You gotta wonder, are they looking to Peterson to get his third one just to get it over with? Huerta takes a spill behind the net.
Law's going to chip that up for Jeanette Rieger. Delgado. She's looking for Law. Doesn't see him now. Felix is off to the races. Not as concerned as he could be. Jeanette flies that right back into the back there, the back wall.
Now, since the goal would technically be credited to him, does that mean that he can't score by bouncing it off a Delgado defenseman?
Yep. And if he's the last one to touch the puck,
okay,
they could even throw it in their own net and it wouldn't be a goal.
Huh.
Dave DeMette He's going to take a shot off a bunch of skates. Wide. That's looking for John Law. He's got Peterson up the boards. Chips it up to him. Peterson takes a shot off from Frank's chest and out of danger. Peterson still got it. Low shot. Save. Face off one. Dave's going to be content to chip that right at the mat. He's looking for a pass. David breaks that up. He's got one man. Now we got a little bit of a 3-on-2 developing. Just inside with Iggy's stick. Pass up to Dave. Dave didn't see, but Matt's there. Corrals that. Shot on goal. Save Ringelman. So now Jordy Boone will get that. A little bit of pressure. With those long arms, he has nothing to fear. He gets a shot. That goes off Felix, who's switched back to defense now. He's going to pass that. Stretch pass up to Matt. Leaves it for Dave. Dave, big shot. Off a body. I think that was off John Law's back. Those are two players who like the physical stuff, but we got a delayed call. Looks like a delayed call on Delgado. Hooking.
Not a good time momentum-wise to take a penalty, I don't think.
I agree with you.
But at the same time, it's really tough to play somebody like him down low and in the corners.
Yeah, and both of them, both of those players are very physical. They like to take the body and do what they can.
Huge penalty kill now for Team Delgado, and a real chance.
You know, things really open up. On a power play, the defense pinches up a little bit too much, and if they can get a nice clean stretch pass out across here to Eula because nobody's on her, or just a straight goal, that'd be nice. Nice short-handed goal there by Joey Delgado.
Just like that. And you can hear the Meyer bench upset about that. Just like you said, Eula snuck in behind enemy lines and was uncovered, and that drew some distractions when Joey took it down.
Did she get that? It looked like it went right behind Frank.
I think that was Joey's goal, but when they discovered her late, I think it kind of threw a wrench into the works a little bit for the power play.
This has gone from a huge penalty kill for Team Delgado to an excellent momentum shift.
Well, if I remember correctly, over the last few seasons, Team Delgado has been a very productive team on the penalty kill.
Nice centering pass by Huerta. Out to Rosberg. You know, shot by Meyer.
Big save.
If I were Delgado, I'd like to see everyone covering a man and leaving Rosberg open. No danger to anybody.
You're not worried about his playmaking ability?
Not if you got your man covered tight so he can't pass to anybody. He's not going to shoot and score.
Makes sense.
As long as you protect him, as long as you cover a man tight, you've got nothing to worry about out there. And it becomes effectively a 3-on-3.
Sounds like a solid strategy.
Ooh.
Boom goes down. That's a penalty.
Delayed call, but Delgado's got that. He's taking it up the boards. Meyer gets control.
And Altavilla's headed to the box for that one.
It's a good old-fashioned trip. Yep. Oh, hook. That's 2 hooking penalties this period.
Are you going to call that a hook? That was a trip. Boom had the rug pulled right out from underneath him. Well, just as well. 2 minutes is 2 minutes. And now we have some legitimate 3-on-3. Oh, it looks like Iggy's penalty just ended. Saw him jump over the... I'm sorry, that wasn't Iggy, was it? That was Law?
Yeah, it was Law.
Yeah, that was Law.
Law's back in. He's wearing 27 like Iggy used to. Hence the confusion.
Hence the confusion.
Centering pass.
Sarah scores! Did Peterson get a stick on that?
Peterson hit that right in.
Well, then he's done for the night.
He's done for the night.
And it's a 1-goal game. 5-4. 5 minutes left to play in the first half.
And both teams' leading scorers are not allowed to score anymore. That's crazy.
Well, you often talk about secondary scoring really being important to having a successful team. Now it's really literally the case.
You know, I'd really like to see Big Dave and Anjanette step up offensively. Both of them are excellent power forwards with a lot of scoring touch. And now would definitely be the time.
On the other side of the coin, I think they've got a lot of potential in Matt Deering and, of course, Dave Hallman. Well, Dave's already got one.
It's going to go into the corner for John Long. Looking for the centering pass to Peterson. Can't do anything with it. He just has to dump it down low. I think he was looking for Anjanette on that.
No, I think he was.
We're just going to be chased by Dave. Tries to get that in his skates. Dave can't stop, so now Peterson's going to come in with a head of steam. Nice pass to Anjanette.
One-timer just off the heel, I think.
Law all alone. He's dangerous. He's going high, too. Look at the momentum Delgado has. Good choice.
They are absolutely feeding off of this. I think you're right. That's exactly the way they would have wanted that penalty kill to go. They got the goal, they killed the penalty, and they finished it off with a power play of their own.
And a goal during the 3-on-3 stretch, right?
That's right.
Or was that a power play goal?
You know, I don't know. I think that might have been a power play goal.
Rewind, everybody at home. Rewind and keep track of this sort of thing.
Either way, that is exactly how you want your special teams coming through. And they did in a big way for Team Delgado. Derek Meyer now trying to take things into his own hands.
Turnover, Renwick. Marcus there. Along with rookie defense person, Kimber Manville. Joey up to Iggy. His shot goes wide. Loose puck. Huerta wants it. And Iggy checks that out. He's got Amber. She's got a little bit of room. Knocked out the puck from Villa. And Huerta's going to come up. Dump it in. Stick save. Ringelman. Send it right into the corner.
That was great positioning on that breakout by Altavilla to give Huerta the room necessary to make that play.
And on the other end, that was great goaltending by Ringelman, sending the rebound into the corner. It's the safest place, out of harm's way. Westberg's looking for the one-timer. 3-on-2 the other way. Peterson takes a low shot. Hallman. Gonna freeze it.
.140 to go here in the first, and it's been a wild one.
That was Iggy, that's why he was shooting. It wasn't Peterson. I do it too. Mario.
Delgado wins the draw back to Law.
Goalie gear? Yeah, because I dislocated my knee.
And he's just gonna take his time. Up for Peterson. Dave plays him hard and comes back to AJ Reese. Reese bounces up the boards, and that one's stopped by Law. In front for Peterson. He's got Lino streaking to the net. Boom's got it now on the point. He's being pressured by Deering. Back to Peterson. Throws one on net. The way Peterson's playing, I'm starting to wonder if maybe he didn't get credit for one of those. Huge collision there. Lino and Derek Meyer go down. AJ Reese throws one through traffic, and that one doesn't make it through the forest of legs. Collected behind the net. He builds up speed.
Nice pass to Boom.
Looked it off. Boom in front for Lino. Just couldn't get her stick on it.
Now that's threading the needle. He saw that thing a mile away. Shot wide by Law.
Time winding down here in the first.
Law's got that. Oh, she was all alone. Drew it wide. Meyer knows he's got 10 seconds left. I think he's just going to, nope. He's going to take that coast to coast.
Classic Derek Meyer.
Shot, save, and that's the half. Heck of a half.
Definitely. I don't even know who to give the advantage to coming into the second. Delgado had a lot of momentum in the last 5 minutes, but there's no way you can count out Team Meyer, particularly with the lead 5-4 going into the second. So we will wait a moment, see the drop of the puck, and find out.
Now that it's halftime.
No, we're getting ready to drop the puck here in the second half.
I think he's going to take that. The fire. Oh! A little bit of a bobble. Frank sits on it.
Very cool-headed, though. Not at all concerned.
Yeah, that was kind of a, hey, where's the puck? Nah, I got it.
I know if I were a goaltender and something like that happened, I'd panic. I'd panic. Face-off won by Delgado.
Timber shot. Felix. 2-on-2 the other way. He's got Dave. Moves to Anjanette. He's got Iggy. And that's going to go to Reese, who tries to make the pass skating backhanded. Backwards. However, whatever direction that is. Shot low and wide. Reese is there. He passes that out to Dave, who's just going to wind up for the slap shot.
I'm stunned he didn't take that.
He knew that Joey had his skates right in the way. Nope. Of course, the speed to get that and keep that alive. Number 6 is wide open. Nobody on him. So he passed. Oh, right there for Dave, but he didn't have a stick down.
And they got Rosberg quarterbacking things right now.
It's probably the best place for him right now. Delgado coming the other way with the stick handling shot. Save. Nice pass. Nazuski into the slot for Anjanette. Saved by Frank Hallman. The big goalie takes up a lot of net.
That's a big one. I think Anjanette might have wished that she got that puck off her stick a little bit faster, but otherwise, great play. Just stopped by a really strong goalie right now.
Well, she was all alone. Nobody was on her. Team Meyer's going to have to step up defensively if they're going to make this lead hold out. Meyer's going to take that. He's going to stick handling around Amber. Pass that up for Matt, who doesn't see the pass coming, so John Law's going to give chase. He's got Jordy. Calls for the puck. Jordy gets that. He's got Eula up the boards. He's going to take that outlet. Eula's got Law breaking. He goes for Amber instead, right under her stick. Law passes to Amber, who is all alone.
Oh!
That was luck. Frank went to poke that away, and he got it with his skate instead.
Unbelievable. That one. Oh, that one had a chance.
Big chance. Now Matt Deering's got that. He's going to be breaking out. Scott Huerta in the middle. Amber knocks it off his stick, though. Nice diving poke check. Off the goal shot. Blocked by Law, who's going to take that back the other way. Go right around Meyer. Altavilla broke that, got 2. Moves into the boards, and now Meyer's going to control it.
I think given the way things ended in the last period, it's impressive to see that Derek and his club, they don't really seem like they're on their heels, where they gave up the last 2 goals, and they definitely could be feeling pressure right now, but I think they're responding in kind very well in the first couple minutes here of the second.
They don't really seem to be concerned at all about anything. That's nice. A nice, cool, calm, collected team. It's almost like the rope it up theory that I keep throwing out. Maybe at the last minute, or maybe they'll stay ahead the whole time. But
definitely not the best policy to try and defend this lead.
You don't think you should just play dump and chase on a 1-goal lead?
With 19 minutes left, I would advise against it. But I'm not a coach, and I'm not a captain.
Here's his play out, knocked out by Peterson. He tries for Rieger. It's hidden out by Felix.
Puck is bouncing.
Things needs to be refrozen. We need a new puck. Peterson comes out the victor on that little exchange there, and got a lot of bodies down low. Looks like a pad save maybe by Frank, knocked that into the corner. Out to Jordy. His shot blocked by Dave. Reese has got that. Looks for Dave. Doesn't see it coming. So now Peterson's got it. His shot off the glove and into the net. Out of play.
18 minutes, 5-4 your score. Face-off win by Delgado. Uh-oh.
Another cool and collected customer as he just pops that right off of Dave's stick. That's a high stick. Nope.
They're not going to call it.
I was wrong.
Well, then that was an impressive hand-eye coordination display as he batted that one out of the air.
Dave's going to take that. Going to take Kimber behind the net. Joey's pass. He's broken up. Delgado still manages to knock that forward, though. Dave's all alone. Makes his move around Kimber. Keeps it into his skate. Off the back of the net. And there goes Joey. A little bit of an elbow there. Shot wide. Clearing pass doesn't make it across the red line. Felix takes it out, and they don't have to worry about offsides. So now Reese is coming down. Should take that shot right now. He does, right into Ringelman's body.
Big chance on the second effort.
Rosberg gets that rebound. After Dave. Rosberg and Delgado.
Oh, here we go.
Well, he's got his Reese to worry about. Makes the move around him. Pass to Iggy right into AJ's skates. Hallman with the save again. And another save. Somebody can't clear it out. Whatever team that is. I don't want to call him Hallman. Team Meyer. Is that cleared out? Delgado has definitely got the momentum in this game.
But I'm really impressed by the defensive response we're seeing so far.
Stick save into the corner.
Team Meyer holding fast against this little hurricane.
And everybody wants a hand on that one. That was a nice pass. Right through the legs of Eula. Steering into his skates, back onto his tape. It's a shot wide. Eula's got that. We got a break going out the other way. He's got Peterson. He's got 3-ish.
He scores. Yeah, see, and now I was skeptical about whether or not he had 3 because of the way he'd been playing.
Well, now he has 3.
Now he does.
For reals.
So I guess he didn't get a piece of that one that I thought he did when he was in front of the net.
Maybe that other play that we thought was a 4th goal that may have been a 3rd goal cancels out this one.
Well, either way.
It's a tie game.
5-5. Just under 15 to play. Delgado's tied it up.
Delgado with 3 unanswered goals.
So the last 6 goals have come in 3-goal batches for each team. And before that, it was 2 goals.
Pass from Peterson into the corner. You know, Team Hallman kind of reminds me a bit of the Red Wings in the sense that Huerta just gets the puck off Boomstick and he's off to the races. Nice diving poke check by John Peterson, who has lost the majority of his JP, but not his drive. That was a great play knocking that into the corner.
Excellent hustle to get back. Delgado looks hungry to get back into this game, especially after that last goal.
Team Meyer looks tired. Uh-oh, big gaff by Jordy Bloom. Deering looks to capitalize on it. He's got Huerta. Can't stop that. It's going to come out to Meyer.
I'm sorry, their partner. Both benches extremely active right now. They are up and shouting.
Deering thought he had him beat there, but Jordy's retains possession of the puck. Now we got a 2-on-2 going the other way. Goes around the back. Mazuski to Rieger. Chips that forward for John Law, but wasn't bounced off a body. Matt's going to come out with that. Just pass to Dave right in the skates. Matt takes it again on the aggressive forecheck. On Jeanette, that comes back. Matt doesn't see that one. Iggy's going. He's got that. Delayed call on Team Meyer. I think it might be throwing the stick. Nice sit block shot by Dave. There's a little bit of the goalie coming out in him. Dave retains possession. Yeah, it's going to be Derek Meyer. I think the call is throwing the stick.
I'd call this a critical moment. 12-10 to play. Game tied at 5 and a power play for Team Delgado.
Yeah, Hallman looks workmanlike. Meyer, sorry. The team looks workmanlike most of the time, but then they end up panic stretches. Kind of chase the puck a little bit. Whereas Delgado is a frenzy of evil red bees. Pass the Boom. Not able to complete on that. Fields just going to clear that out. He's hoping to connect with Dave on that, but it's not. Instead, Peterson's going to chip that ahead to Amber, who's got Eula. Eula's looking for Jordy, who's all alone. Set up perfect, left-handed shot. That puck's going to bounce off somebody, fly up into the middle. More bouncing. Felix is going to take that. He's got Dave cross ice. His pass, he gets it around Peterson. Too many people, though. Can't get through that.
Amber Brandon.
Neil's got Jordy again. Nice block. It's dangerous, I hear.
Excellent shot block and an excellent clear.
Peterson's going to get that. It looks like there's about 30 seconds left on the penalty. Delgado's got one more rush. Nice bouncing shot by Boom.
Poked it in!
Eula with the goal.
Eula Leno, power play goal, Team Delgado.
That was a smart play by Jordy. If that was intentional, that was a great play. He took a little bit off that shot. It bounced right before Frank. Hard to control. And the rebound went right up off the leg pad, and Eula was able to poke that right in.
And it looked like he thought that he had it, too.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, too late, noticed that it was to his side. 4 straight goals for Team Delgado. 10 minutes left.
They've taken the lead and the wind out of Team Meyer's sails.
Well, it seems like losing the guns of Rosberg has really crippled them.
He's got that in his skates, just looking to clear the zone.
We certainly know this Meyer team is capable of scoring from more than just that one outlet, but they're going to need to prove it right now.
Bounces over Huerta. Now Law's got it. Pass ahead to Anjanette, right on the tape. She takes a shot.
What a great chip pass that was by John Law.
This goes the other way. This pass off Kimber's skates. Now we got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Delgado to Delgado, and Law's there too. His shot goes off Delgado's ankles. Now Huerta chips that out. We got a 2-on-3 going the other way. Rosberg still keeps that alive. He's got Reese cross ice. He's unable to connect that. So he's got that heavy back check. Delgado's going to take this again with another 2-on-1. Shot goal, Joey Delgado from John Law. Where was the defense on that? That was the second time that Reese was left alone for a 2-on-1.
I know.
Hallman very frustrated.
Derek's going to call a timeout, try and get his guys kind of focused here. 5 straight goals. They take a timeout, we take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Face off. Jeff Altavilla is going to take that. A little bit of a war with Marky Gazuski. Iggy was recently sick this weekend. It looks like he's feeling much better as he's playing some pretty good defense here. Gets that up for Amber. She shoots a throw past Meyer, but he gets possession of that. They're both kind of still fighting for it. Out to Peterson, who dumps that into the corner. Altavilla's back to give chase. Seeing a very different Team Delgado here. They're giving a lot of room. Ooh, there's a trip.
Manville is going to get called for that one. So this is perfect. This is exactly what Team Meyer needs. But you got to be afraid of pushing too hard because you know that that shorthanded unit can and has burned you.
And Hallman's Team Meyer is rested. They just had to, they just had a timeout. Now they've got a chance. Dave, pass that back to Jeff. Jeff has a little bit of trouble with it. Amber takes it, and she's gone. Got two big bodies, and she's got Iggy all alone.
Great job to turn away from pressure.
Big save by Hallman. Big save by Hallman, and a third big save by Hallman.
He fumbled it a couple times there. You gotta love Amber's poise to turn away and see her trailing man high coming in.
That was a smart play. It was a good play. Meyer's going to have to figure out what's going on defensively, or they have no hope in this game. And it'll be dangerous for them for the rest of the season because it looks like anytime they play a team with speed, turnovers up high and a fast breakout are definitely the thing that helped Delgado the most and hurt Team Meyer. Peterson dumping that in.
Yeah, it's still too early to write them off of this, but you figure for morale at least, they got to get something here. If not a goal, then a couple chances.
Fire shot goes wide. And Delgado's going to bink that up off the glass. Into the corner. Mixed move around Eula. Now it's effectively a 4-on-2. Pass to AJ, who's all alone, broken up by Joey Delgado. Joey's going to take off. He's got Felix. Nice pass under the stick and behind the skates. Shot saved by Hallman. Delgado's going to take that. He's got Law up top. He's got Eula with nobody on her. There's a bouncing puck right to the net. Frank shoots that into the corner for AJ. Make a move around Eula. Carry that in. No, he's gotten a lot more confident with carrying the puck.
He has. He had a very good game last week.
So Lau's going to take that up. He's going to take a shot in. Right off the blocker.
Not technically a shorty, but a backbreaker to be sure.
4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second period. This game has gone from 2-0 to, is that 7-5 or 8-5? I can't tell with
I think it should be 8-5.
I think so.
Since we were knotted at 2, and then Meyer jumped out to a 5-2 advantage. And since then, 6 straight for Team Delgado.
Dave Ringelman centering pass with Nats out to, looks like AJ. Waits for the man to pass. Saved by Ringelman. Peterson's got that, wrapping that around for Kimber. Passes that up to Anjanette. She's got Iggy breaking to the net. Iggy shot off right. And that manages to continue going wide.
Off the side of the net.
I don't know what the plan's going on with this.
Nobody is helping him out here. Yeah. Meyer re-steering.
He's got about 13 shots in right now, and Team Meyer seem content to allow that.
The boys in white are kind of coasting. It almost looks like they packed it in. There's one man who probably hasn't, Captain Derek Meyer.
Shot goal!
Oh!
Beaten Lauren Ringelman past the blocker, and it's a 2-goal game. 3 minutes left.
Derek is ready to go, ready to get the puck dropped right away. 8-6.
That should encourage his team to skate.
I knew that he was definitely not going to quit on this.
Amber gets that puck. She's going to carry it in. Altavilla chips that back a little bit. Pass comes out to Jordy. It's just a little bit of trouble with it, and now it's going the other way. Scott. Scott is number 6.
Scott, there we go.
There's a goal.
It's a goal!
And it's a 1-goal game with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Believe it or not, we got a hockey game again.
Just so you know, at halftime, I made the prediction that Delgado would win in a shootout.
You did.
And it looks like there's still a chance for Team Meyer to prove me right. Timeout Delgado.
It was 5-4 going into the half. With 2:03 left on the clock, it's 8-7 the other way. It's the second timeout of the game. This one's Team Delgado's. We're going to take another timeout.
Each team's had a 3-goal lead.
And we're back. 2:03 left to go and a wild one. So, Chris, it looks like we still got a chance for your prediction here.
Thanks. I also predict that cheeseburgers will be 39 cents next week at McDonald's.
I'm pretty sure we don't have much of a chance for that one.
It's too bad.
Expect to see a lot of Joey Delgado trying to control the pace of the play here.
Got chips that up to John Peterson. A little bit of a forecheck by Dave. That pass comes out to Felix Rosberg. Into the skates of Meyer, so now Eula's got that. Knocks the stick right out of Derek's hand, passes it up to Joey. Pass to Eula, coming up. No. Oh, she was all alone. Big save by Hallman right on the line.
Spinorama pass there. If anybody saw the Shark Stars game the other night, that looked like Sergei Zubov's pass. Big save and a line change here.
Yeah. Hallman continues to leave someone open.
Well, frankly, I'm a little surprised to see Team Delgado pushing the pace the way they are. I think it's like you said during our break, how they really didn't manage that lead very well, and so now they're kind of trying to make up for it.
Delgado stick handling around the majority of the team. He's got Hallman down. Big save by Hallman again. Puck's down. Big save by Hallman on long shot.
Okay, the clock is not moving. So I'd be a little bit upset if I were Team Delgado right now.
There he goes.
Okay,
again.
now we're starting to go, but a good 15 seconds ticked away. So that's a little bit of a break for Team Meyer. But they got to get on their horse, and they got to get Frank out of the net in a hurry.
Eula doing an excellent job of tying that puck up against the boards. Now Peterson's going to come out with that. You know, a goal by him would just eat time off the clock. Oh, no, it's a 1-goal game. Never mind.
Looks like that's all he's doing is eating the clock.
Two people right open, right in front of the net for Delgado. Nobody on him.
He's just, it's a Congo line behind Peterson.
Pass out to Delgado. He's going to go the other way.
And now we're going to see some of that.
You got 3 people giving chase on Delgado.
Oh, and Huerta and Deering go the same direction.
Dave knocks down Peterson, hoping to come up with that puck. No call on that. Reese is all alone. Peterson content to just dump it into the corner. 6 seconds left. And Reese has got that. Time for one last shot. No shot. And Delgado wins that 8-7. I was wrong.
I don't think anybody could have predicted this outcome, though, honestly. 8-7. Team Delgado's first victory over any team with Frank Hallman in Loch Ness all time. It's taken a while. They finally gotten it in their 8th meeting. And that was definitely a wild one.
That was amazing. I'm amazed.
What looked like it was going to be a blowout early on definitely turned out to not be the case. So Team Delgado is going to walk away from this one the victors 8-7. For Chris Horsley, I'm Chris Blair. This has been Hockey Night in Marina. Thanks for watching.